Namaste, everyone. Welcome to class 7 of Beginner's Yoga. I know you've all been practicing, and the fact that you even made it to class 7, I think you're ready to keep adding on. But remember, yoga is all about continually fine-tuning. It's not the end goal, it's the journey that counts. Okay, so come into a nice seated position. And as we always do, we focus on our breath. But today, I'm going to give you a different kind of breath to try out. So inhale through your nose, and then purse your lips and exhale out. And then inhale through your nose, and exhale by pursing your lips. And now just do it at your own rhythm. This particular breath has a way of calming and making you centered. So keep it in mind in any situation you may be in off the mat, and repeat it as many times as possible. Okay, so let's warm up, shall we? So inhale your arms reaching up. Really reach up. Feel the stretching of your rib cage. And then bring an arm down and arch over to a side. And then come on back up, reach your arms up, and then come on over to the other side. So we're gonna get dynamic. We're gonna go back and forth here. So inhale your arms up. Exhale over to the initial side. Inhale up. Exhale over to the other side. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale, just starting to get warmed up. Inhale up. And exhale over. Okay, keep those arms up. So this is my right hand. I'm going to bring it to my left knee and twist around to the side. And just holding it there, just starting to twist around to get the vertebrae going. It is very important to do warm up. And then come on back up, and then exhale over to the other side. We always want to do a warm up so that we're not twisting or twisting, we're twisting now, doing anything that may be harmful if we get right into flowing. All right, so clasp your hands behind your back and just open up your chest. Try not to bring your shoulders up towards your ears. And if you have straight elbows behind you, see if you can bend them a little bit. And then clasp your hands around the other way. All right. And then just gently, just one thing too is this is your waist. And these are your hips. So maybe take your hands down to where your legs connect with your upper body and just fold forward there at the waist. Just another little cue to help you keep in mind. So come on back up and then exhale, fold at the hips. So you're not rounding your back, you're folding there. And then come on back up and then fold forward. And come on back up. All right, let's rotate our shoulders. So bring your shoulders up, back, down, and around. Just again, telling all these different tendons and muscles and ligaments that we're going to be moving. And then rotate around. Notice which way feels a little bit different than the other. All right, and then bring your hands out in front. Rotate your wrists one way. It's always good to do the wrists because you know there's a lot of wrist work here. And rotate around the other. Plus we all need to do wrist work and then rotate in because we spend a lot of time possibly typing or using our phones, you know. And then rotate around the other way. Okay, let's come around to tabletop. So wrist underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Round your back like an angry cat. Drop your belly. So let's get the breath into it. Inhale, round your back. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale, round your back. Exhale down. Sway that back. Okay, now come into a nice flat back. Now bring your right leg way out. Bring the ball of the foot to the floor and press the heel back. Just getting a nice stretch through the Achilles tendon. Bottom of your foot. Then bring that knee back down. Now bring the left leg way back. Bring the ball of the foot to the floor. Stretch it back. And then come on back down. All right, let's get dynamic. So bring the right leg out so it's parallel to the floor so you're not lifting the hip up towards the sky. And bring the left arm forward and pause. And then come on back down. Then bring the left leg back, right arm forward and hold it up. And then come on back down. So let's get the breath into it. So it's left leg, right arm, inhale up. Exhale down. Right arm, left leg, inhale up. Exhale down. One more time, let's do it. It's really great for you. Inhale up, so get that fingertips, toe way back. Exhale down. Fingertips to toe, inhale up, right leg, left leg. Come on back down. And now sit back in a child's pose. So bring your toes together, sit back on your heels, and you can stretch your arms forward or bring them down to your side. If you bring your forehead to the floor, I'm not going to do that because my microphone will get in the way and I'll sound muffled. But just notice the relaxation in the lower back. All right, so let's come on up. Tabletop. Curl your toes under and let's come to our first downward facing dog. Okay, taking a nice big inhale. And exhale, getting nice and stretched, okay? So we're gonna do our abdominal exercises, and you can do it from downward facing dog or you can do it from tabletop. So let me show you the two. So bring the right leg up and then come forward to a plank and bring the knee into your nose, okay? And then bring it back out. Okay, so that's doing it with downward dog. Or you can do it from tabletop, bring the right leg out and then just bring the knee into the nose, okay? So let's try it whatever way works for you. Right leg up, okay, knee into the nose, and then bring it back out, and knee into the nose. This is helping with getting the hand between your legs. Right leg out, knee into the nose, and hold it there. Okay? Hold it there. Really getting used to getting up there. And then come on back and take a breath. Okay, left side up. Okay, knee into the nose. And bring it back out. And knee into the nose. And bring it back out. And knee into the nose and hold it. Keep holding it. And then come on back to downward facing dog. All right, now, if you're in tabletop, come on up into dog. And then walk your feet behind your hands. Come into a forward fold. Okay, crown of the head towards the floor. Maybe grab your elbows. Sway side to side. Feeling the stretch in the upper legs. Okay, bring your hands behind your ankles or your calves, it doesn't matter. And inhale halfway up. Nice flat back. Exhale down. And then let's stand all the way up. Reach your arms way up, hands together. Come all the way through and pause. Mountain pose. So you know you're feeling that you're rooted into the floor. Taking a nice big inhale and exhale. Okay, let's float. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, fly down. You can slightly bend your knees if you want to. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Now bring your right foot way back. We'll come into low lunge. So left knee is right over the left ankle. You can come up. Inhale your arms up. Hold the stretch. Keeping the left hip back a little bit. Okay, bring your hands down by your front foot. Step back into that tabletop push-up. Lower yourself all the way down and take advantage of lowering yourself down. Getting used to that. Hands down by your sides. Press your hands into the floor. Lift your collarbone up. Shoulder blades are down your back. Exhale down. Come on back to the tabletop push-up. Curl your toes under. Downward facing dog. Certainly, if you want to come up to plank, I'll show you that way next. So take a nice big inhale and exhale next time we come around to that. Okay, so the right leg is going to get between your hands. So however you do that, okay, so maybe you bring a foot out to the side, bring it through. Maybe some of you have really been working on your getting it through. Whatever works for you, okay? Drop the left knee down. Knees over ankle, front knees over ankle. Come on up. Reach your arms up, okay? Right hip is back, just a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands down by your front foot and you're going to step that left foot next to your right. Okay. Hands behind your ankles. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Bend your knees slightly and stand all the way up. Reach your arms up, hands together. Bring it through heart center. Check in with the heart center. How you doing? And then bring your hands down by your sides. Feeling grounded, feeling centered. All right, let's go. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale all the way back down. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Okay, hands planted on the floor. Let's bring the left foot back, coming into a high lunge. So if you need to drop that left knee again, that's all right. That's fine, okay? Climb up, reach your arms up, feeling a good stretch, getting a little bit more strength going on since we're standing up, making sure that you're reaching the fingertips up. You really want to do that, getting used to that. Okay, bring your hands down by your front foot. You can drop the left knee down and come into tabletop, okay? Or come step back into plank and lower yourself all the way down. Tops of the feet to the floor. Inhale up to cobra. Exhale down. You can come back up to plank, okay, or the knee thing, and I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Yep. Nice big inhale and exhale. Left foot is going to come between the hands. So do it the way that works for you today. Okay? It's all good. Come on up. Reach your arms up. Do it the way that will not hurt you is the only thing I request. Okay? Reaching up. Getting nice and balanced up here. Okay, bring your hands down to your waist. Step the right foot next to the left. Mountain pose. Nice big inhale and exhale. Okay, inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, fly all the way down. Crown of the head to the floor. Inhale halfway up. Exhale down. Okay, we'll bring your hands down. Step the right foot back. Bring it into a 45-degree angle. We're coming up into Warrior Two. So maybe the front heel is in line with the back arch. Bend the left knee. Make sure it's not way over your toes, but right over your, at least over your ankle or a little bit back, depending upon where you want to be today. Bring your arms out to a T. Okay, feeling that, again, that real solidness in your feet. Okay, while you're facing the right side of your mat. Okay? Okay. Right hand goes down to your back thigh. Reverse the warrior. All right, feeling that stretch. Come on back up. Okay, remember this one? Left elbow comes down to left knee, right arm goes up. So if you find yourself collapsing the right shoulder down to the floor, maybe just keep your hand on your hip and open up. And in time, maybe get your arm up, okay? And then remember, we're trying not to favor by just collapsing into that left knee, but really using our core to hold us up. Maybe you want to bring your arm over your head. Taking a nice big inhale. Exhale. Come on back up to warrior two. Pause. Okay. Okay, windmill your hands down to the floor. Swivel the back foot back. Again, choose where you want to go, whether it's tabletop or plank. Lower yourself all the way down. Tops of the feet to the floor. Lift up. Exhale down. Curl your toes under. Come back up to downward facing dog. Great. Nice big inhale. And exhale. Okay. Right foot is gonna come between your hand, so do it the way you want to do it, all right? Again, safely. That's why I want you to work your core so that it comes through and there's no other repercussions, okay? Swivel the left foot into a 45 degrees, bend the right knee, so I'm gonna face behind you. I'll try and look over here, okay? Arms out to a T, relax the shoulders, okay? Really relax them down, okay? Left arm goes back, right arm goes up and over to reverse warrior. Come on back up to warrior two. Okay, right elbow goes down towards the knee, left arm up, watch the collapsing. Maybe bring it over your arm, over your ear, I mean. Come on back up. Hands into warrior two. Hands on your hips. Bring the left foot next to the right. Excellent. Okay. Mountain pose. So now I'm going to take you into triangle and we're going to just step into it. Okay, so step your right foot way back and come into that warrior two stance. So you know the warrior two stance. And don't use your arms yet, okay? Just feel this stance. Now lengthen the front knee out. Make sure you don't lock it, especially those that are hyper extended here. There's always a slight bend. So the legs are straight out, but that back foot's still at the 45-degree angle. Then bring your arms out to warrior two. And all you're gonna do, so you're not collapsing in, you're staying up, okay? Take that left hand and just tilt it down to wherever it goes. Okay, it's not about really getting the hand to the floor. It's about just staying like in a nice line. Okay, you don't want to collapse down, because if you start coming down here, you're starting to get all kinds of other things in mind. But just start by being up here. And reaching up, feeling a good stretch along that whole right side. And then come on back up. Bend your knees to warrior two. And then you can just move around to the other side. So now just start in warrior two so that you get nice and situated with the right knee bent. Lengthen it out, okay? Rooting your feet, and almost like you're feeling like you're engaging your inner thighs a little bit. Arms out to a T, and then you're just tilting. And it is from the waist at this point, okay? You are tilting down towards your right leg, okay? And where it falls is where it is, okay? And it's not about struggling to get all the way down. It's just tilting down. It's feeling a good side stretch. Feeling it all the way up. This is supposedly very good for people with low back pain. And then come on back up. Bend the right knee, warrior two. Hands on your hips. Feet forward and heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, your feet together. Excellent. Okay, Let's do tree. So I know you can do this. Remember, stare at something on the floor that's not moving. So start lifting the right leg up. Okay. Bring it out to the side. Bring it on your inner thigh. You can always grab a wall. You can maybe bring it up to your upper inner thigh, as long as you're not on your knee. Okay. I don't know if I'll do it today, but we'll see. Hands in prayer. Maybe bring your hands up. Get the fingertips up high. Hands down to prayer. Hands on your hips. Bring the right knee forward. Kick it out. And come on back down. How do you feel? Back in mountain pose. Being nice and calm and centered. Very important to do during balance poses. Okay, so lift the left leg up. Bring it out to the side. Now, whatever you did on the other side, see if you can replicate it on this side, just to keep everything balanced. Hopefully I'll be able to do this today. And if I don't, it's all right too. Hands in prayer. Bring your hands down to your heart, hands to your hips, bring the knee forward, maybe kick it, come on back down. How'd you do? And I didn't mean to ask how'd you do, but how did you do with your mind? Like if you were falling over, did you get frustrated? See if you can erase that. Just come back into it and do what you can today. That's the way you make progress. Come on up to the front of your mat. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, fly down. Inhale halfway up. Feel that nice stretch in the back of your legs. Exhale down. And then come on down to child's pose. And just sit back and relax. All right, come on up to table. Lower yourself all the way down to your belly. Okay, let's work on the cobra and locust and all kinds of fun things. So if this is hurting you in any way, please come out of it and modify into how we usually karate chop the floor and do this one. I'm going to take you to another one. So your hands are down by your chest, okay? So lifting your collarbone up, so inhale up and not coming way up. So you want to keep your basically your pelvis down on the floor. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Okay, next time you come up, lift your left leg up. So inhale up. Feel that. It's pretty intense. Exhale down. Now you're going to lift your right leg up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Watch that your chin is down towards your chest, okay? Inhale up, left leg. Exhale down. So you're using your glute. Inhale up, right leg. Exhale down. Okay, stack your palms. Bend your knees. Windshield wiper. Okay, we'll do that again. And again, if it's too intense, come out of it. We're actually going to bring both legs up, okay? So lift your collarbone up, pressing your hands in, then lift both legs up. Watch that your neck doesn't strain out, but you have it down, keeping the shoulder blades down off your back. Okay, using those glutes, getting that back body working, right? Keep breathing. And then exhale all the way back down. Stack your palms in different direction. Rest your opposite cheek down. And maybe windshield wiper. Oops. All right. And then Let's bend our right leg. Reach around and grab your right ankle. Press your ankle into your hand, okay? And you're not yanking it so much, but feeling a good stretch all the way throughout that quadricep. And obviously your shoulder too. Okay, you can switch sides. Bend the left leg. And you can be up on your elbow. You can be rolled over on your side. Whatever works for you, okay? Just trying to feel a little bit of a stretch. You can do both legs. All right. And then come on back to child's pose. And breathe. I'm going to put my Buddha eyes back up. And breathe. All right. Come on around to your sit bones. Bring your feet out forward. So take the back of your thigh, it doesn't matter which one, roll it out. And then the other thigh and roll it out. And hopefully it opened up your sit bones a little bit. Bring your fingertips behind you and sit up. Flex your feet. Dandasana, so feeling like you're nice and grounded in a nice seated position with the vertebrae nice and aligned. So inhale your arms all the way up. And then remember how we did at the beginning with the you're folding at your hips. Exhale, fold forward. You can bring your hands down to wherever they land. Wherever you start to feel that first stretch, just stop there and then focus on the breath and keeping the chest moving forward, not so much of rounding back. And maybe you'll come down just a little bit more. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. And slowly come on back up, okay? Take the right foot, cross it over the left knee. Take the right arm, hug the right knee, which might be opposite from what you're seeing. Right arm comes around, so you're looking over your right shoulder, keeping that leg on the floor, the foot flexed. If your neck is okay, look over your right shoulder. And then come on back around. Okay, watch when you come around. It's so easy to go into that slump again. You want to come get that vertebrae nice and long and then straighten the leg out. Okay. Say bend the left leg, cross it over the right knee. Now the right arm hugs the left knee. Left arm goes up and around. Okay. Just breathing as you twist. So bringing that right rib cage towards your inner left thigh. And then come all the way around, straighten the leg out, and feel yourself sitting up again. Okay, take the bottoms of your knees and just slide the soles of your feet together. You do not have to yank them all the way in, okay? You can even keep them way out, whatever works for you. Your knees may be up, that's all right, okay? Maybe you, if you want to do this longer on your own time, put some blocks underneath your knees, okay? Remember, you're going to fold at your hips and just lean forward. Sometimes when I'm doing this, I give myself a little foot massage, you know? Just feeling maybe a little stretch in the lower back, obviously the inner thighs. And then come on back up. Let's bring our legs out to a V. Okay? Again, sitting up. Okay? We're going to bring our arms up in the air and we're going to rotate towards our right foot. Okay? And again, folding, not rounding, but folding down over that right leg. Okay? And feeling the stretch wherever you feel it. Maybe you're feeling it in the lower left side of your back if you're doing this side. I'm on my right leg. And then walk your hands back up. Come on back to center and pause. Okay, reach your arms up again. Turn to the other leg. Okay, so you're not lifting the hip off the ground, but you're really just rotating that upper body. And then fold forward, not rounding, but leaning with like that collarbone, that heart center. And relaxing into this pose. And then walk yourself back up and just pause. Okay, let's come around to the soles of the feet, to the earth. Okay, we're getting nice and strong in our core now, right? So you're not frumpy, right? You're going to lengthen the backbone. Maybe even bring your hands behind you if this works for you. Lean back, lift your legs up. Or some of you may have your hands behind your legs. Okay? Whatever works for you, but see if you can let go, even if your hands are down here, and notice all the core work that's going on. Maybe press your legs together. Sometimes that helps a little bit. And breathe in. So again, it's the heart center going out. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, bring your hands back down. Come on up and just hug your knees for a moment. Okay, now the only time I'll tell you to round your back, or one of the few times. So now one vertebrae at a time, lower your upper body down towards the floor. Whew. All right, so your soles of the feet are on the mat. Take your hand, this is my right hand, and slide it under where your low back is. That's your lumbar area. And most of us have a curve. That's what keeps it somewhat healthy. Our spines are not straight. They actually are curved. Some of us have a little bit more than others. Some of us are a little bit flatter. But keep that in mind, okay, if you have this healthy spine. If not, talk to your doctor, please, or whatever, because maybe there's something going on, or maybe it's just the way you're born. Okay, so take your right leg over your left knee, and the right leg goes out. Okay, so we're going to come into this figure 4 pose. All right, and when you lift your left leg up, notice how your back goes flat against the floor, okay? And when bring your hands through, you have to do that in order possibly to get your hands through your legs. But see if you can get somewhat of that lumbar curve. So your tailbone is kind of going down towards the earth, not the lumbar. Just trying to get into a little bit better practice. And maybe you're not feeling this yet, but that's all right. Because this is a hip stretch, okay? And then maybe lift your left leg up to the sky, rotate your ankle one way, rotate it around the other. And then when you're ready, bring the foot back down, uncross your legs, and see if you notice a difference of your right hip versus the left hip. Okay, cross the left leg over the right knee. Okay, get it situated. Lift the right leg up, thread your hands, and again, try and see if you can get that lumbar going on there. And just feel this stretch in the hip, the left hip. Right leg goes up. You can rotate your ankle one way, rotate around the other. And bring your feet back down. Uncross your legs. Just pause. Notice any different sensations. Okay, we'll come into bridge. So you can robot your arms, you can grab the sides of your mat, but you're really rooting your feet into the earth. And start lifting the pelvis up to the sky. Okay, sometimes if in the future, if we do it with blocks, or maybe you have a yoga block, put a yoga block between your legs And you might feel how this engagement goes on. How you're to align yourself better. Feel that nice stretch up. See if you can soften your sit bones a little bit. Bringing your shoulder blades maybe a little closer together. Don't forget to breathe. And then when you're ready, slowly lower yourself all the way down to the earth. Heel toe your feet out almost as wide as the mat. Tee your arms out. And then just windshield wiper your knees. Back and forth. Just getting rid of any tension that may have built up. And then when you're ready, lengthen your legs out. Your hands down by your sides, palms facing up. And get comfortable. Move around however you need to get comfortable. Sometimes people put pillows underneath their knees. And just like we started at the beginning, let's do that breath, that pursing of the lips breath. So inhale all the way down to your belly. And exhale, purse your lips. Breathing out. And do this a few more times on your own. And as you do this, notice how you're getting more and more relaxed. And then when you're ready, you can stop breathing that way and just come back to your natural breath. No forcing. And see if you can focus on it. It's natural for thoughts to come into the mind. But gently come back to your breath. To how relaxed your body is feeling. And you can stay here all day, which is highly recommended. Or you can start moving your fingers and toes. Just bringing some movement into your digits. And when you're ready, roll over on your right side. Literally use your right arm as a pillow. I have to lean up because of a microphone. You'll hear muffled sounds. And again, just connect with that comfortable feeling. And when you're ready, come on up to that seated position we started in. Check in with yourself. Check in with how possibly you feel a little bit different than maybe how you started. Bring your hands together and inhale compassion to yourself and exhale compassion to the world. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me.